Hey everybody, it's me Ben. It is Monday, October 5th, 2020, and it is a kind of nice day today. The air quality is getting better. Hopefully the fires are kind of dying out up north. But yeah, happy Monday everybody. And hopefully you guys have a good start to your week. Better than last week, right? So anyway, just want to give a wrap up of the weekend here. What happened? My wife and I, kind of did some stuff around the house. She did some cleaning inside, and I did some work outside. So I sprayed around the outside of the house for bugs and all that stuff. It's supposed to last about 90 days, but I do it every 30 days. And I sprayed around the mobile home as well, the one that I've been working on. So there's that. Also, Saturday night after our hard day of work, we went out, my wife and I, and found this food truck that was serving lobster rolls. It's called Cousins uh, Maine Lobster, I believe it was called. But yeah, it was good. It was I had the Connecticut, which is I think butter and lobster on a roll, and my wife had the clam chowder, which was quite delicious actually. I told her that or she told me that it was probably the best clam chowder she's had in a long time. So sorry, Progresso. Sorry, Campbell's. You're out. It's this clam chowder. So anyway, it was good stuff. We had that with some tater tots and a whoopie pie. I don't know if you guys know what a whoopie pie is. I didn't know. It's basically two chocolate cookies with some cream in the middle. It was quite delicious. It took us a while to eat it. Actually, I still have half of one in the fridge right now. It's it's quite big. So that was part of our Saturday evening. The little boy was with us as well, so he joined us. He had a little bit of lobster himself, and he quite enjoyed it. And then yesterday we slept in a little bit. I guess I slept until about 8:30 yesterday, and then got a call from my dad asking me to give him a hand with his chicken coop. As I said before, we did an upgrade on the chicken coop. We fortified the outside so the squirrels can't get in to steal the chicken's food, the hen's food. And then we also put in their nesting, the nesting for them to lay their eggs, because it's about time. They're finally at age where they can start laying eggs. So we put that in yesterday, and we kind of did some other things. But then after that, we just I went back and kind of did a couple more things around the house and cleaned up a little bit, and then we ran a couple errands yesterday. So that was pretty much it for the weekend. Didn't sound like much. Normally I have more going on, but that was our weekend. Just kind of doing some stuff. I mean, the air quality was still pretty bad, so I try to limit myself from being outside too long. But it's getting better. It's getting better now, so which is great. What is going on? What else is going on? Not on a farm level. What is going on? What is going on nationally right now? Huh. Oh, the president has the beer bug, the COVID, as he would say. So he was admitted into the hospital in Washington and got some therapies and things like that. Of course, the mainstream media reported that he was on his deathbed and he was gravely ill, and that's kind of funny. But heard that he was leaving and going home today, going back to the White House today. So must be really, really bad. I guess he over the weekend as well. He got into an SUV with his Secret Service and kind of showed the fans or the supporters that he was doing okay, wearing his mask. This Secret Service wearing their mask. Of course, there's criticism from the mainstream media and pundits as well that he did that, but you got to show your country that you're doing okay. If we don't, it's going to make us look weak. So anyway, we had to assure the American public that he was doing okay, and he also had a live little message to the U.S. as well from the hospital, and he looked looked a little tired, but nothing like he was on his deathbed. But of course, the certain members of the mainstream media, as you know, would report it dishonestly as normal, kind of to par of what they normally do. So, but what the thing that bothers me about this whole thing, it's not that the president's has the beer bug. It's just the way that it's being portrayed. The conspiracies that he's on his deathbed, conspiracies that he never even had it. He's just doing this to boost his popularity and get some sympathy from voters. And then there's the thing that I can't even fathom, the vitriol and hatred of the president, so much so that they would wish that he dies, or him and the first lady have a horrible experience from having the beer bug, the COVID. So, and I've seen people on Facebook and Instagram posting the same sentiments as these far leftists and far, just extreme, just evil people. And there's people in the media as well who's also conveying this, or not disavowing that kind of message from the people. So I know some people I know, and some people my wife know, if you do post that kind of message, you are guaranteed to be unfriended by me. And you may care or may not care. I don't care, but I'm just letting you know that I'm gonna unfriend you and block you if you post any kind of message like that, because that's, even if it's in jest, or even if it's not serious, even if you give a message that it was his karma, that just kind of shows what kind of person you are, or what kind of people you are. And I would never wish that upon anybody, even people that I don't even agree with. I mean, that includes the former presidents, the last president of the United States. I think he did a lot of awful things. I think he was a horrible president, but I would never wish anything from him or his family, or for him or his family, any ill will or any bad things that happen to them. But there are people out there that do that. So again, if you put that message out there, even if it's just an inkling of it, even if it's in a joke or in jest, you're gonna be unfriended by me. So I'm just letting you know, and you care or may not care. I really don't care. I'm just letting you know. So anyway, there's that. And by the way, I'm not a fanboy for number 45. I'm just kind of sick and tired of this derangement for our president. I've never seen this. If there was even a small smidge of this for our last president, and there was some, but never like this. My goodness, And the funny thing was, he was beloved before he became president by a lot of people, rappers. People admired him for his business acumen, and now people are saying he's a terrible businessman. He's a terrible person. He's a white supremacist. He's a racist. He's a hateful man. He's a divider of our country. Remember, this division in our country started from the last administration. It did not start with this president. Okay? It started with the last administration in 2014, with the whole thing with Black Lives Matter started in 2013, 2014. So that division in race-wise started way before Trump. He's just the symptom to what happened before he became president. So a lot of people were kind of tossed aside by the elites, and these people spoke up, and they wanted somebody who spoke for them. And even though he's a billionaire, he seems to speak to a lot more people than these elitists that are in Washington right now. Anyway, the last thing I'm going to say is, a lot of people out there, people I know, and a lot of people that I care about, I'm just kind of pleading to you guys, please get your news from other sources as well. Please try to find a different perspective other than the mainstream media, be it CNN, MSNBC, Fox, whatever. Look at the other side. Look at independent newsmakers or news reporters that are on YouTube. They are doing the research. They're actually doing journalism, unlike a lot of these mainstream. They just they have their echo chamber and they kind of spew out what everybody else is saying. Is they're just kind of repeating the same thing over and over again without any nuance or any perspective. So if you can, just look out there, look for other perspectives, see what the truth is, and don't rely on the mainstream media because they are dishonest, they're disingenuous. All they're trying to do is get clicks, and they don't care about you. All they want to do is just it's for the ratings, really. That's all it is. So, do you think that they care about you and your well-being as a U.S. citizen and what's best for you? You are sadly mistaken. So, anyway, that's all I got to say about that right now. Have a great week, everybody. Stay safe, stay vigilant, wear a mask, and I will talk to you all very soon. Aloha.